Hello again, welcome to the video, and I have something again a little bit different today. I have a ladies watch. Hopefully this won't put subscribers and whatnot off. When I looked at my analytics, 95% of viewers of my videos were male, but I hope this doesn't put it off, and I hope that any ladies who watch this comment. I admittedly know very little about the specifics of ladies' watches, but you know, I'd just like to take a look at this. So what we have here is a TAG Heuer Formula 1. It's a ladies' steel and ceramic diamonds in 32 millimeter. The serial number I've put at the title and below, and including links to official websites out of interest. The retail on this is 3,500 Australian, but you know, I think you can definitely get this around the 2,500 mark, or definitely you should be able to get this well below 3,000. You know, nobody's going to pay 3.5K for this. It comes in various variations. The 32 millimeter comes in black or white, with or without the diamonds on the bezels. Then there's a 37 millimeter version, which comes in black, white, or a version with gold plate, and various combinations of diamonds. And also there is a version without any diamonds in the 37 millimeter. This watch also comes in 41 millimeters. Now, I'd be interested if many ladies would wear a 41 millimeter of this watch in the chronograph version, but there is a 41 millimeter chronograph available. Now, does it have all the 6 historic key features of a TAG? Well, it does have the screw-in crown. It definitely has sapphire crystal. You know, I think if you're paying 1,000 and up for a watch, or even less than that, you're expecting sapphire, that there's got to be something wrong if you don't get sapphire, or some special reason. And the Omega Man on the Moon watch with the house light crystal, that is the most notable example that comes to my mind. So screw-in crown, sapphire crystal, luminous markers in those small pips in the hour positions that you can see there, as well as obviously on the hands. Now, what it doesn't have a rotating bezel. Interestingly, there are minute markings on the bezel there. You know, I think that is a vestigial callback to the sports nature of the watch, but it doesn't function. There's no rotation on that, and certainly you wouldn't need that to know that that's 10 minutes, for example. It does have a screw-in case back. It doesn't have a double safety clasp like the traditional or the historical watches, many of which had that. It has a solid steel butterfly deployment, and I think I understand why those design changes are made for this watch. You know, I think it does have the Formula 1 look, you know, with the hidden lugs under that surface there. You know, it is there are lugs underneath that you can see, and you can see the spring bars that release the bracelet, but you know, it's not visible from the front. So that's a callback to the traditional bezel and hidden lug design of a Formula 1 watch. So, you know, that's a sports heritage. But, I mean, take a look at this watch. It's definitely very dressed up, isn't it? I mean, you know, I guess it doesn't have all the classic dress watch stylings, including band, but it's very dressy, and you know, I think this looks, formal to me. You wouldn't take this diving, I would think. You know, it does have a 200-meter water resistance, so technically you can definitely go underwater, snorkeling, etc. But I'd really be interested if anybody would wear a watch like this to go for water activities. It's a quartz movement, obviously. We would have noticed the movement of the second hand there. It's got ceramic in the bezel as well as the center link of the bracelet, and it's in this, it's a polished look, but under the polish there is a brush direction that you can see. I don't know if it really comes up on the camera, but I quite like it actually, how it works out. Steel everywhere else. The case is entirely polished. Every surface on the case in steel is a polished steel, including that case back with the TAG Heuer logo and some of the specifications around the rim of the case back that you can see there. Now, diamonds, it's got 12 diamonds on the face, that totals 0.09 carat. It's got 48 diamonds around the bezel rim, and that totals 0.35 carats. So in total, 0.44 carats worth of diamonds. I guess one thing I will note that's a little bit of a negative is that this watch is a pin link watch. It doesn't have screws. Unfortunately, that is a trending weakness with TAG Heuer watches. They just haven't taken the step to make many of their watches, at least at this level, this price range and below, screw rather than pin. It's just a lot more challenging to resize yourself if you choose to do that. And notably, there is no micro adjustment. It fits, or it fits in between one of these links, and there's nothing smaller that you can play around with. So there we have it. That is the TAG Heuer Formula 1 ladies in steel and ceramic. Hopefully that's been an enjoyable different look at a ladies watch. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.